A packed away and at the DW Stadium greets the two sets of players as they emerge on this Boxing Day afternoon. Derby looking for another League One win. They've won half their games so far this season and are getting close to that magic 2 points per game mark that is always the target for Paul Warne. Mendes-Lang doing his best to be an option down the near touchline. It's going to be floated in by Harahan instead. Cashin getting up there and heading on, and it's Wilson! And that's a really good save by goalkeeper Sam Tickle. Collins not able to do anything with it on the fore after. And Wilson close to goals in consecutive games. Wilson gets down the right-hand side. Good ball in. Tickle couldn't get there. Neither could Aaron Cashin. Barkhuizen keeps the pressure on. That's a good ball in. Nelson's header! Oh, it's been coming! It's been coming! And Curtis Nelson has nodded Derby into a Boxing Day lead at Wigan.
The goalkeeper comes out, he doesn't collect. Humphrey thinks he's got all the time in the world. Look at that heavy touch. Barkhuizen lands on it, great ball with his left foot. Curled towards that front post, and it's a lovely, lovely header from Nelson.
Forsyth picks a pocket and continues his run forward. Collins wants it played in the middle. It's to Bird instead. Will it reach Collins? No. And as it's fired in by Craig Forsyth, the referee's whistle denies him a second goal against Wigan this season.
It's unlucky for Fozzie. I think it's the challenge on from Colo. Great work from Fozzie. Wins the ball back on the press. There's the contact from James Collins, just trying to get ahead of his marker.
Barkhuizen. Forsyth joining in. Barkhuizen. Forsyth again. His cross. Harahan with the little flick. I think he was trying to take it into his stride more than anything.
It's simple stuff, Owen, but it's done really well. Keeping the ball 1 and 2 touch in the central areas, moving it quickly, trying to get it into these wide areas and putting balls into the box, which Wigan are struggling with time and time again.
Smith. Oh, it's given straight to Collins, who waits for it and is denied by Tickle. That was almost Derby's second.
Well, it was patient pressing, waiting for the right moment. You think Wigan have played really well to get out of it, but again, one bad touch, one little mistake. To be fair to Colo, he was waiting for the ball to arrive. It was coming at him so slow as soon as a Wigan player played it back.
Chris C is the man who's gone off for Johnny Smith to be introduced. Running through the Derby side in a moment or two, but no changes for them at the break as Wilson gets forward and provides a cross. It'll be met by Barkhuizen, and he just can't keep it on target. That would have been a dream start to the second half.
Well, between the two of them, they've got a little bit mixed up and they haven't dealt with it. Great work from Wilson down the right-hand side. Keeper comes out, it drops to Barkhuizen, doesn't get the ball down and get a decent strike at goal and just fizzles out.
Here comes Derby with Bird. Barkhuizen providing the width. Collins the only man in the middle. Barkhuizen taking on Clare, and he's drawn the save from Tickle.
Better from Barkhuizen, who cuts inside and gets his shot off. He's been isolated a couple of times in a 1v1 with Clare. Barkhuizen already in this second half, cuts inside and he knows that he's trying to get his shot off. Tickle makes the save, one that you'd expect him to make.
Corner headed away by Cashin, not decisively. Blocked by Nyambi. Derby need to stay switched on. Sword Humphreys at the back post, kept alive. Saved by Wildsmith. Derby leading at Wigan. But the home side are growing into this. Clipped away by Hughes. It's a really good ball. McManaman. Humphreys is making the run of the front post. McManaman still twisting and turning and shooting into the side netting.
He's going to get tested now, Nyambi, because McManaman's bright out there. Great quick feet.
Forward it goes from Tickle. Nelson battling for it and winning the header. And Curtis Nelson has scored the goal that has brought Derby another Boxing Day victory. They had to really grind this one out in the end. A scintillating first half saw Derby dominate. They should have scored more than the one that they managed through Curtis Nelson. And while they couldn't find the second goal, they defended wonderfully well to see this out. The top two have dropped points this Boxing Day, but the Rams win again. They've beaten Wigan by 1-0.